Yeah, it's because like I never remember her name, but it's like
Yeah.
short.
He's like, what's that?
Hey, if you can't see the hoop, how's you gonna score?
Opportunities. HBSA has been a home, a second family, and a warm place in my heart.
What HBSA means to me is definitely leadership and friendships.
HBSA means to me is my second home. Most of the time I see my officer board and the members more often than I see my own family. So I just really like being able to be in an environment where I feel welcomed and happy to be where I am.
HBSA, for me personally, it's a place of love, growth, and opportunity. I think there's so many different people that come into the organization and gain so much out of it. I'm fortunate enough to be one of those people, and it really is just the ultimate pivotal point of my college career. It's more than just a community, it genuinely is familia, and I feel that so many people walk away from it knowing that they bettered themselves and they're able to really fulfill their promise to the world or to their families, whatever it might be. I think HBSA is like the perfect jumping point for people to get to where they want to be at the end of their careers.
HBSA to me is familia and opportunities.
Hope.
HBSA means a lot to me. It's a place where you can meet many new people. It's something that you make out of it.
The mean to me is family. Throughout my experience as president this semester, I really enjoyed, teaching them about things about HBSA, helping them out with their personal goals and initiatives and things like that. And I felt like a real mentor to the majority of my officers, and that's what brought me the most joy with my officers. So to me, they feel like the second family that I have.
HBSA to me means an organization that helps a group of minorities succeed and help each other in the corporate world.
HBSA to me means growth. I feel like when I first started out, I didn't know anything about the corporate world. I had no professional skills or soft skills, and it was like the catalyst that got me to where I am today.
HBSA means to me familia, love, hope, and growth.
So what HBSA means to me is a very impactful movement, and by that I mean I feel like a lot of our Hispanic values, a lot of the things we carry with us, the lessons we learned from our parents that migrated here, like for example perseverance, working hard, I feel like all that translates to HBSA, and that's why we're able to be such an impactful org and one of the biggest in Bauer. A lot of these things, when we come in as officers and members, we learn, and we're able to take it into the real world, such as familia. That's one of the ones that to me translates to teamwork that I've been able to implement in several different teams I've worked with, and all that came from HBSA. So, yeah.
One of my fondest memories would have to be hearing about how my administrative director, Julia, was getting yelled at a customer at NPO. He was saying stuff like, no tip, like where my food at, where my food at?
My favorite memory of HBSA has been the Bigs and Littles opening. Having to see so many pairings and then creating bonds really represents what HBSA means, familia.
My favorite memory would have to be at New Member Social. Although it was a bit chaotic, I feel like I got to meet a bunch of incredible individuals who I still cherish to this day.
So my fondest memory would definitely have to be Food Fest. We were all drenched from head to toe, so if you know, you know. And also, I really enjoyed it just because I was able to fundraise money for the community scholarship and able to give all of that back to them.
Definitely my favorite memory of being an officer this semester is at Halloween club party, which was almost getting in a fight with the bouncer at the club. I think it was a very crazy experience.
So my fondest memory with HBSA is actually my very first event. So I remember going to the first info night and going to the first ever New Member Social in the fall. And I remember walking into the garage, going to my car at 9 p.m., getting calls from my mom saying, hey, ¿dónde estás? ¿Por qué no has llegado a la casa? Son las 9 de la tarde. ¿Cómo que estás en la escuela hasta las 9 de la noche? And it's so interesting because today I walked out of my house and I told my mom, hey, I'm not gonna be back till like 11, 10 p.m. We have 2 events today. And she understood, and it was so weird and bizarre because when I first walked out from my first event, it was kind of like, what are you doing at school? And a year later, she's able to see how much I've grown, how much I've succeeded, and how much I really have made out of this entire organization.
My fellow officers have inspired me to be not only a better individual, but a better professional and a better student all across the board.
My time in HBSA has influenced me in so many ways. I would say that coming into college, I didn't have a lot of soft skills. I didn't have that professionalism, and it wasn't until I started hanging around more HBSA, started getting friends with like-minded people, it's where they actually influenced me as well. When they started applying to internships and full-times, they kind of geared me in that direction, and that's what I love so much about HBSA.
HBSA has helped me professionally because it put me in a lot of situations I would not be able to be at and control. I learned what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. At MPOs, I learned that I'm really good at controlling a group of people and leading them, but I also learned that I'm not that good at time management, which is something that it helped me work on, and now I can say I feel confident with time management.
This is David, signing off as your sourcing director.
This is Grace Tello. I'm signing off as your national representative.
This is Brianna, and I'm signing off as your managing director.
This is Henry, and I'm signing off as your corporate relations director.
All right, this is Carla Lopez, your public relations director, signing off.
This is Mariah, and I'm signing off as your membership director.
This is Crystal, and I'm signing off as your Chief Financial Officer.
This is Julia, and I'm signing off as your Admin Director.
This is Melissa, your Community Relations Director, signing off.
This is Samuel Torres, and I'm signing off as your Corporate Development Director for fall 2023.
This is Grace Rodriguez, and I'm signing off as your Alumni Relations Director.
This is Alfredo Chavarria, and I'm signing out as your Fundraising Director.
This is Paulina Persiga, your Designer Director, signing out.
This is Chewy, signing off as your Vice President.
This is Gabriel Garcia, your Fall 23 President, signing out.